listen carefully.
The fun part is you can squeeze the animal to make it look how you want it to look. If you want it to sit up, which I do want my guy to sit up, that's going to determine how you're going to attach the legs and tail. Because I want my guy to sit up, the tail is actually going to help support him when he sits. But I'm going to move from the ears to the legs. So I have my purple legs are the back legs, and I'm going to start with them. So this guy is going to sit off to the side. I'm going to grab, this looks like a ton of stuffing, but it's going to get really tiny. We are going to shove that in there, keeping our string out. And now we have a poofy little cat leg. So because I want him to sit, I am going to not only close his leg, but simultaneously stitch it onto the cat. So I'm going to thread my needle and my first stitch is just going to be to go through both layers of the top of the leg. And now I am going to pinch together the seam from the bottom of the cat as well as both layers of the cat's leg. And I'm going to go through the leg. Oh, see, I caught the ear. The ears are tricky like that. All the way through. And I'm going to go back through the body. And I want to make sure that when I go through the body, that I then go through both layers of the leg. Once you get this first stitch done, it's really easy to hold the leg and the seam of the cat's body together and go back and forth. Okay, so now I have my cat's leg on there. Seems to be pretty tight. So I'm going to go ahead and make my little knot here. Pull the string through the body. Boop. And move on to leg number 2. So I have my stuffing. I think I need a little more. Get that in there. See if I like how that looks. That works for me. It's not quite as much stuffing. I might add just a little bit more. Okay. So let's see how that looks. It's still not as much stuffing, but I'm not worried about it. He's got a small ear too. So I'm gonna thread my needle, do the first stitch on the leg, which I made a knot because I didn't do it slowly, I did it too fast. So I am going to hold the leg to the body and start going through all of the layers. That back in. So now he almost wants to sit.